Heavyweight Championship. 27 the challenger, 32 the champion. 8-1-0 against that perfect 7-0. Will it become 8-0 and see Craig take the belt? Let's go to Buddy Johnson, our MC, to get this one on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. If you're ready for BAMMA's light heavyweight title championship of the world, make some noise! We get ready for 3 5-minute rounds in BAMMA's light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, your challenger. He's a kung fu fighter, standing 6 feet 4 inches tall and weighed in at 204 pounds. A flawless record of 7 wins, no losses and no draws, with 6 of those wins by submission. Representing Scottish Hit Squad from Airdrie, Scotland, your challenger, Paul the Bearjew Craig. And ladies and gentlemen, standing in the red corner, your champion, an MMA specialist standing 6 feet 3 inches tall and weighed in at 202.6 pounds. He has a record of 8 wins, 1 loss and 0 draws, with 4 of those wins going to decision. Representing ASW all the way from Warsaw, Poland, ladies and gentlemen, your champion, Marcin Bane Lazarz. When the championship begins, your referee in charge, Mark Woodard.
So Chris, the atmosphere always notches up when you get the big guys in here, and you've got 2 quality big men in that cage for this light heavyweight title defense.
It's Bearjew taking on Bane here at the Night of Champions. The atmosphere through the roof in the Barclaycard Arena. It's co-main event time.
And look at the intent on Craig's face there as he came to face Lazarz.
Craig, a very proficient striker. His record would make you think he's more of a submission-based fighter, and the guy competes in grappling routinely, but showed off some good stand-up skills at BAMMA 22. And tonight he's going to need him against the champ.
Oh, that's right, Lazarz can bang. I said against Brett McDermott, a very dangerous man, as we saw emphatically tonight. And Lazarz was in dominant mood, chopping low kick to start against Craig.
Like a lumberjack to the lead leg is the pull. But a little bit of a feeling out process thus far, neither wanting to rush things in too early.
That's right, a lot at stake here, the BAMMA belt. And it's a first defense. It's always hard, your first defense.
And Craig now cracks the champ with a right round kick to the thigh of his own.
Just skips away from that right hand retaliation as well. Will have to stay focused against the power of Lazarz.
Watch for Marcin to set up a left hook off that jab. He'll probe once or twice with the 1 and then go to the 3.
Now, the one thing I will say for Craig is he's got to be careful when he comes in with the rear leg. It brings everything else into range for Lazarz as well. You've got to snap it in and get back out there against a man as dangerous as our champion.
And I like how Lazarz is bouncing up and down, particularly on that lead leg. Wants to avoid early damage, which will slow down his movement from the challenger. And that technique allows him to be a little bit less susceptible to the chopping low kicks from Paul Bearjew Craig.
That said, there's already marking on the inside of the left leg just above the knee of Lazarz, but we've just seen there as well, superb footwork from Craig.
Both fighters very poised thus far.
Well, I think Lazarz knows he's got a very dangerous opponent.
And now the clinch. This is where it gets really interesting. 2 very different takes on grappling. And Paul Craig even a couple of pounds underneath the weight limit. Marcin, no doubt, has recouped some of the water weight. You can see it in his physique.
Yes, and looking to land those knees as Craig presses him against the cage wire.
Head
Goes for the
outside single. And Craig circumnavigates around now, looking to drop again and pick the ankle, then goes back to the double.
Lazarz doing a good job here, Chris.
And he's connected his hands. This is what he wants. Craig very good with this technique here, but Marcin defending and moving around, maneuvering effectively to counter this.
Here we go, here's the slam.
Excellent takedown, that is huge. Just under 2 minutes to go for the Scotsman to work.
And he pops his head free. Lazarz looking to tie him up once more.
Nice underhook for Marcin, who's going to use that to try and get back up here. Paul Craig's got to continue to work. He can't get complacent or Marcin will be back to his feet in a jiffy. That's what I'm talking about. Takedown for the pole, but swept by the challenger. Wow.
Transitions here from both men.
And right into the triangle, Malcolm. Holy Hannah. He's locked that one up. Full figure four. Armor across the face. That's going to be it in a second.
It is. It's over. He's already tapped. Marcin Lazarz has tapped. Paul Bearjew Craig is the new champion in emphatic fashion.
Man, that guy has got some incredible submission skills. And I thought for a second he was a little bit high for an armbar there. But then he really pulled off a bull move and spun to his back, pulled him in for the triangle choke, and that comes on oh so quick,
And
Malcolm.
look how cool this man is. Here we go, Chris. I know how impressed you were because it was the reversals and the transitioning here.
Spectacular. And look at this, he was a little bit high. You thought for a moment that the champ was gonna escape out the back door, but he held onto the arm, pulled him down, broke his posture, and actually dragged the arm preemptively across underneath his chin. And that choke comes on so quick. Here another angle. Outside trip, nasty takedown. A terrifying position for the challenger, but he countered beautifully and was attacking the whole time. You see the way he held on, 2-on-1 on the arm. And then locks up the figure four, pulls the ankle underneath his knee, locks it down, and that thing was on. Sensational performance by Paul Craig.
Wow, we have a new champion and we will be back with the official announcement. Welcome back, and we have a new light heavyweight champion, and all that's left now is for our MC Buddy Johnson to announce it.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for our fighters, come on! This bout ended 3 minutes 51 seconds of the first round. Your winner by triangle choke and new BAMMA's light heavyweight champion of the world, Paul the Bearjew Craig!
I have with me our new champion, Paul Craig. Paul, what a calm, dominant performance, and you are now the light heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah, feels weird, man. I knew we'd do it. Cheers to all the guys who come down and making that noise. Guys over here, coaches, friends, everybody, the family. You know what? It's fucking great.
Now let's put this in perspective. You have just taken out in the first round, and here we go. Talk us through this finish.
No point, I was worried. I knew my stand-up game was on point. I knew my jiu-jitsu game is even better. And if you just believe in your abilities, man, anything will happen. That's cheesy, innit? Aye.
How did it feel the moment we see there that Mark Woodard stops it, and you get up there and you know that belt's yours?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can see just watching back. It's some feeling. See, as soon as I locked that triangle in, it was over. I knew it was. But hey, February's just round the corner. I've got a belt. Let's get me on Ireland.
Now let's put this in perspective. Marcin is a tough man with a big reputation, and you've just won in the opening round.
I'm bigger, tougher, stronger, faster, better beer, better hair, better coaches, you name it.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because now, as the champion, it's all comers from you. But you are our new light heavyweight champion, and what a great way to take the title.